your girl Annika from the blog candyapplicator.com. I cannot help but look into this monitor because I'm a bit of a narcissist. Hi. Mwah. Okay, I'm doing something a little bit different on the channel today. I thought I would do a little bit of a question answer portion. So I put out on my social media links literally like last night for people to just ask me any question that they want to know about me, and then I would answer. So I've seen other YouTubers do it and they do like 20 questions. I don't like to do 20 or 50 questions. I don't want to do that. That's long. But I will pick like the top 8 or 10 and answer those for you as best I can. Well, as honestly as I can. And so that you can get to know me and get to know like a bit about me, and we can just get to talking. All right. So I went ahead and I asked, I'm holding my daughter's iPad. This is not my iPad. I'd love to say that it's mine, but I stole it from my kiddo because she's at school. Okay. And then I got to go cook later because she's at school. Okay. Okay. So the first question is from model Katie. Is it Katie Wubbolt? Okay, I gotta know that because I know you when I talk to you and you're pretty with all this blonde hair. And so we gotta talk. But she asks, what's my go-to outfit when you don't know what to wear? Okay, so my go-to outfit. All right. Okay, so my go-to outfit if I'm just like running errands around the town is usually tights and my Oxford shoes and like some type of graphic tee that says something like haters or motivators or fashionista, and then like I'll throw on like a nice denim jacket or like a nice trench depending on the weather. So that's for if I'm just running around town. If I'm going out for a night on the town and I don't know what to wear, but that's hard because I usually plan, especially if I have an outing, honey, that's already set up and ready. But if I'm like having a bloated day or you know, that kind of thing. I like stop staring. If that's usually what some of my go-to dresses. Like if at the end of the day, I've tried on different things and I'm not really feeling the initial options that I chose, I have about 3 or 4 pieces from Stop Staring that I purchased from Sexy Plus Clothing in Mississauga. That I go to, and they're really great late tailored dresses, which is just my style. If you really pay attention to my personal style preference, I really love pinup inspired things. So, and Stop Staring is totally pinup all the way. So if I'm going out somewhere formal and I like, you know, don't really know what to put on, then I'll usually throw something Stop Staring on if I'm not feeling what I initially planned to wear. So that's a really good question, Katie. Hi. And thanks for watching. I know you support me and I love you for it. So thank you. I appreciate it. Ooh, this is from my girl and fellow blogger boo, Tara, from Cloud14 Plus. And if you don't know who she is, I'll put links to some of these ladies because some of the people who asked me are also fellow bloggers or like plus models and have their own fan pages. So I can put some links if you're interested to know who these people are. But Tara asked me, and she said, how is your skin so flawless even when you wear no makeup? Well, thank you. First of all, thank you for the compliment. I love you for it because this girl, she can beat a face. Like when me and her go out to lunch some days and I feel underdressed next to her. She's diva. I honestly don't have a skincare regimen, a regular one. I just started using Aveeno, which you'll see in a previous video, but for the most part, I use water and a rag on my face. And I've been using that method probably since I was a kid. I've never really saw my mom pick up a soap bar and wash my face when I was a kid. She never really did that. She was usually just rinsed out the rag and washed my face. And I just maintained that, and I still do the same thing for my kids. So I honestly just stay away from regular product. And the reason I don't wear makeup on a regular basis is not that I don't appreciate makeup, because I'm wearing some today and I'm looking rather pretty, if I do say so myself. Like, hello. Okay. But I'm just lazy. Like, you know, sometimes you meet some people and they're like, I don't wear makeup. And like they try to act all elitist because they don't wear makeup. I'm not that girl. I love makeup. I appreciate a good facial beat, but I am just lazy in that department. So, and I think I've only stepped up my makeup wearing game as I've started blogging, because your face needs to look like you give a damn if you're trying to, showcase to supporters how to put a look together, or, how to showcase a specific trend or fashion. You need to look the part, and partially is beating your face and looking finished and polished for the camera. So I've only stepped up my makeup wearing game in like probably the last 2-3 years of my life. And I'm not afraid to say I'm 33 years old. So I've gone a long time out of my life without wearing makeup. So maybe one of those are probably one of the two answers, is I barely wear makeup, which is probably why my skin's pretty cool. And I don't really use much on it. So I guess that's an answer. Is that an answer? Okay, that's an answer. All right. Why is this iPad locking on me? Okay, the next is from Stephanie Augustin, and she's also a blogger from Sassy. I think her blog is called Sassy Plus. She just launched it the other day, and she's so cute. She also owns a boutique called Sexy Plus Clothing in Toronto, and she asked me, how do you know what to choose? How do you know what to choose that will work for your shape when shopping online? That is a good question. Okay, that is a good question, Stephanie. I'm a little stumped. Okay, like I mentioned before, I really like tailored and pinup girl inspired pieces. So I naturally gravitate towards those pieces when shopping online. So when I say pinup inspired, maybe like a cigarette skirt shape, or 3/4 length sleeve sweetheart neckline. I look for those type of accents in the outfits. That's usually what I gravitate towards when shopping online. So for me, I know I'm not a natural hourglass. I'd probably say my shape is more rectangular, to be honest. So I look for things that would accentuate my shape to give me an illusion of an hourglass. I always talk about that. So I look for dresses with structure, with darts, sweetheart necklines, maybe even belts, those type of things. And what I mean by darts is like when you're shopping for something and you see like stitching like along the front and back of the dress. That for me, helps create the shape of the body. So when I'm shopping online and I kind of keep my thing in mind, I know that I'm a busty woman. I know that I'm not a natural hourglass, but I love my body. But I know that I would like things that play up my shape. So I look for more structured pieces. So I hope that was the answer. And if it wasn't, you can always comment, because I know you will, Stephanie. And you can always comment in the bottom, and if that wasn't an answer, I can be a bit more clear. But though that's kind of the guidelines I use when I do shop online. Oh my gosh. Okay, this one is from Akeelia Ellington, and this is my girl. And she's also coming out with a blog too, so look out for that. And I'll definitely shout her out when she launches it. She asked me a couple of questions, so I'll answer them. Okay, so... Okay, where are your favorite places to shop in Canada and the US? Okay, that's not hard. Favorite places to shop in Canada. I actually like going to a lot of specialty boutiques, and I'm not doing that or saying that because I'm friends with a few boutique owners in the city, but I really do appreciate a smaller business. That's just my preference. I enjoy shopping at Big Sister's Closet. They always have really cool pieces. I like getting a lot of tailored pieces from Sexy Plus Clothing. I really enjoyed when they carry like Stop Staring. I really love that brand, and like I was in there like at one point every other week buying every Stop Staring dress she had. Ask her, I probably have one in every color. And where else? I do like Forever 21. I like Forever 21 for like casual, basic, go-to fun pieces. Sometimes they have really great trendy pieces that you can mix in with other higher end stuff. So I don't really poop on Forever 21 all the time. I used to poop on it, but I'm kind of pulling back. I do enjoy it, and I enjoy their price points. Hello. When I'm in the States, when I'm in the States, oh gosh, there's so many. I love Ashley Stewart. When I'm in the States, I love shopping at Ashley Stewart. Fashion to Figure. I love, What else? Ooh, I love Lane Bryant, but especially Cacique for bras and panties. It's okay. If you're a busty girl, like I'm gonna be, we're gonna get real personal for a quick minute. I'm like a 40G bra size, and that's pretty big. And so here in Canada, in order for me to get a bra that size, I'm paying at least $100 for the bra. Ooh, just double checking here. Yeah, I'm paying at least $100 for it. So like at Cacique, they have in the States, in Lane Bryant, they have these deals where beginning of January and mid-July, they have buy two, get two free. And that's usually when I stock up. I can get 4 bras in my size, and they're usually pretty for like the price of 2, which is amazing. So I definitely enjoy Lane Bryant, Cacique, those stores. And just recently I've come across Additionelle. Like I know Additionelle's been here, but I've actually been enjoying some of the pieces in there. But my favorite places to shop, yeah, I would have to say would be the ones I just named. So yeah, and I'll also put lists to what I talked about in the video so that you can go click and check out. Okay, so the next question that was asked of me was, what do you eat on your fitness journey? So I don't know if anyone's been watching or if you've been paying attention, but I have a few really informal vlogs on the channel. I'm currently on a fitness journey, and I like to call it that because like in the past, I've done like a lot of crash diets, fad diets, that kind of thing. And I've lost the weight, but then it comes right back on. And I just don't want to do that to my body anymore. I've accepted who I am as a plus size woman. I love her actually, and I dress her quite well. I just want to just more be focused on health and taking care of myself. So while I'm on my fitness journey, I've been eating a lot of baked chicken, baked fish, salmon and tilapias are my favorite. I try to cut out a lot of red meat if I can. And when I do cook, I cook with olive oil or Pam. And I try to cut back on the seasoning. So I'm Caribbean background, so a lot of our seasonings are salt-based. And I try to use more Mrs. Dash and herb-based seasonings. So I drink a lot of water. I love coconut water and kale chips. Those are my guilty pleasures when I am on my health journey. So those are the things that I eat. I try to keep my fruits to a minimum, maybe 1 or 2 a day if most, but water is the key thing for me. So, and lots and lots of veggies. I love a good stir fry. So like, oh, cabbage. I love cabbage. So I eat a lot of cabbage too. So I hope that answers your question, Mikilia. The other question is, ooh, she wants me to do a tutorial on how I do my makeup when I'm going out. So yeah, I'll do that for the next video. I'll do a tutorial. Like I expressed earlier with the question from my girl Tara, when she asked about my skin, I just started getting into makeup like maybe 2 or 3 years ago. So like, I'm not gonna do my makeup on this channel and try to act like I'm a guru. I am not. But if you wanna see what I do when I'm getting ready to go out, for sure. So like, we'll do that. We'll do that for maybe like a next video or so. So look out for that. Okay. Ooh, where do I get my hair done? Several places actually. Black girl code is you have more than one. No shade to any of my hairdressers who watch this video, but I've got hairstylists that specialize in different things. For my weaves, if I'm wearing like a, like a weave, like a pretty like Farrah Fawcett type situation, and I have to flip my hair like that because that's usually how I feel when I wear a weave. I go to my girl Cindy, and she's in the West End. If I'm doing my own natural hair, like my own hair that grows out of my scalp, I go to Allison, and I'll put links to each of them because they're all on social media. Allison, or she calls herself Allie Hair Guru on Instagram, and she is the dopest, or she calls herself The Allie Show. She just loves herself, but she's a really great hairstylist, and she actually took really good care of my hair 2 years ago, and it grew to one of the longest lengths I've seen it in a long time until I did a big chop. But change is good. So now I'm in the growing out process again, hence the pretty singlese twist that you see now. And for my braiders, which is what I'm currently wearing, which are these beautiful singlese twists, I go to my friend Tony Ann, or a girl named Tony Ann, and she specializes in braids and natural hair and kink and that sort of thing. So if you want the links, I can always put the links to all their social media stuff at the bottom so that you know who I go to. And I think that's the last question. Wait, is it? No, no, there's more. Okay. Am I dating? No, I'm not at the moment. I've dated. I've been in really serious relationships for most of my life, actually. I've been in and out of serious relationships since I was maybe 16, maybe. Wait. 17, 16, 17. So I'm actually at a point in my life where I'm just kind of in a healing mode and just kind of taking some time for me and my daughter and just really just trying to focus on who I believe I'm supposed to be and who God wants me to be. So no, I'm not in a serious relationship at the moment, but when the time's right, it'll happen again, right? Okay, I'm just trying to make sure I have all the questions, that I answered everybody's question, because I put it on both social media outlets. I put it on, I'm very active on Facebook and Instagram. So I had put a post out on each of those. So I'm just wanting to make sure I got everybody's question. And what I'm looking at is the iPad, if you want to know, so that you don't think I'm like, what is she looking at? Why did I start blogging? Okay, that's a good question. All right, I didn't see that one. See, they're just kind of hidden in my mini feed. That's so weird. Okay, why did I start blogging? So it's 2015. So 2 or 3 years ago, I went to an audition in Detroit for Full Figured Fashion Week, and which was weird because I was actually a designer, and I was a part of Full Figured Fashion Week a few years ago as a designer. But I was thinking about getting back into the modeling industry, and I went for an audition. And while I was driving up there, I was riding with a few friends, and one of them follows bloggers quite heavily. And she's got an amazing style. And we're like, like her name is Juliet. And I was like, Juliet, your style is so dope. Like, who dresses you? She goes, I get my tips from this person, that person. I follow this person and that person. And then I just started like following them on Instagram and like talking to them, and like they're very interactive, and I was just inspired, and I was just like, I've been in the plus industry doing different things in different realms for so long. I would love to just have a hub where I could just like share creatively my energy and all the things I like to do, and just kind of like push it out and share with everybody, because when I go out or when I get dressed or do my hair or do different things like that, people ask me questions anyway. So why not have a place where I can hand you a card, or I can put it online and you can go yourself and get the information. So, and I actually really do love it. I love talking about brands and upcoming information, and just kind of being a resource and an outlet to just talk about fashion, and just creating a hub and a place where women can have fun with it and be free in it. So, and by it, I mean fashion and style, and not really be limited due to our size. So that's just my thing, and I enjoy it, and that's why I started. And I'm really excited to see how it's been growing and people have been responding to it. So definitely gonna ride this ride and see where it goes. And thank you so much for supporting and watching these videos and commenting and subscribing, and just being really supportive. I appreciate it. It's been a really great ride thus far, and I'm coming up on my 1-year blogiversary, which is happening June 2015, and I'm actually going to be having a party. Turn up. So if you live in the Greater Toronto area, definitely check out my Facebook at candyapplicateur.com, or find me on Instagram, and like you can hit the links. They'll all be in the about, so hit about, which is somewhere above here somewhere, and get familiar. It's going to be a great party. It's very limited to about 100 people, so if you missed out on that opportunity, I am sorry. But yeah, we're going to celebrate 1 year of blogging and talking and fashion and fun. So thank you so much for participating, and I will see you soon. Don't forget to subscribe by hitting the subscription button, which is usually below or side or above. And thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye. So hard. Can't jump up as fast as I used to.